Fit the beat.
Welcome to Doc Nash and the Diamond Heist. I'm your host, the DOC, the KV, your new favorite MC. And I appreciate you for showing up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as you come in today. I'm going to try to make this short. I'm going to try to make it under 20 minutes. I'm going to try to keep my spirits up as I bring up today's topics. So we're going to start off by kind of just getting a rundown on what the market did last week. We're going to hit the 5 stocks that I told you guys that you should be watching. You should always be tracking these stocks. So we're gonna check those out. If you don't remember what those were the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, and also the SPY and the S&P 500. They have 2 stocks. So one is called the SPY. And I believe the other one is called SPR, SPDR, Spider. Let me double check. Let me make sure I get that right for y'all, because I don't want to give you no half-baked information. So give me a second. But as I pull this up, I just wanted to explain to you that these 5 stocks that I'm talking to you about, these are the stocks that you need to watch in order to, pretty much gauge what's going on in the market every day. So the stocks are the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, SPX, that is the S&P 500 index. That's the real one. That's the one that's $5,500. Then you have SPY, which is a variation of the S&P 500, which has a lower price, which is $550. But it is correlated to the SPX. So I need you guys, I need all of my students, all of my kids, everybody who want to learn this stuff and kind of just get exposed to it a little bit, so it doesn't seem so intimidating. I need y'all to definitely listen to this beginner information. I'm not gonna pour it on heavy because I'm just exposing you guys to the habits, to the systems, to the access, just to the journey of a trader. And I don't want to come off as I'm making $1 million. I'm not making $1 million. I'm not making anything. But I just been learning this stuff for the last 6-7 years, just watching the market do its thing until I'm comfortable enough to go and just do my own thing. So that's what I want y'all to do. So what I'm be talking about is those 5 stocks. Let me get back into the breakdown, the overview of the show. We'll go over the S&P 500, go to the top 5 stocks that you should be tracking in order to gauge the market. And then I'm going to update you guys on the game 3s and where everybody's standing in the NBA playoffs. And then also just update y'all on what's going on with the Diamond Heist. I don't want it to be a sad episode. It is a sad episode. So there's some bad news I have to give to you guys, share with you guys at the end of the episode, and that's where I'm gonna wrap it up. So to start it off, obviously we're gonna go over the stocks, we're gonna cover the sports, and I'm gonna just give y'all the news, the bad news that I received, man. And y'all just be checking on y'all friends, man, especially the ones that seem the strongest, the ones that's always smiling, that always have that positive conversation and positive approach to engaging people. That friend right there, they need the most help. They need some attention. Listen to their problems. Go to them. So man, yeah. I'm about to get into it. For the sake of a small little break, I'm going to get into it. Set everything up, and we're gonna get back to work. So man, thank y'all for showing up. Yo, so real quick, if you want to be on the podcast, please email me, call me, just reach out to me how you can reach out to me. Also, I would love to, once we get those music submissions rolling in. Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing those, but starting probably like next week. So what I'm gonna do is until y'all give me y'all submissions, my audience, my subscribers, until y'all start submitting y'all music, I'm gonna just start playing music from my homeboys, from my SoundCloud, music from my friends, underground artists, things of that nature. People that I know that make music. I'm gonna start just playing their music on here, and I just pray to God I don't get get that copyright claim coming in or something. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for coming in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's gonna be a short one. I'm gonna keep it under 20 minutes. I'm yeah, you know, let your boy warm up a little bit. Let your boy take one more break, and we gonna get it in. We gonna get it in until the screws fall off the skates. Yes, sir. So, as promised, I was gonna update you on the 5 stocks that you should be tracking. I believe I left one out. Maybe I never gave you that 5th one, right? So the 5th stock that I will personally tell you that you should be tracking. This one, the 5th one, should be your favorite, most favorite company that you like, right? That way you can gauge like what you really know against what you think you know. You know what I mean? Those are the 5 stocks you should be tracking. So I can't tell you what that 5th one is. That's what I would do if I was you. But we can always expand that list, you know, by adding a little BlackRock. You can do a Fidelity ETF. You could do a Vanguard ETF. You could do things of that nature, right? And you can kind of just expound on your tracking list and your watch list by just add these companies to your watch list, man, and just see how they perform against the things that you know and love, and also the things that actually drive the market, which is like the ones I told you, the 4 I told you, the SP. And if you didn't get the stock symbols, here's the stock symbols: Dow Jones, DJI, NASDAQ, the NASDAQ. And get that right. That one is IXIC. The other one that I want you to track is SPX. And then SPY. And those last 2 are obviously, at this point, you know, S&P 500. So my goal on here is to not make this complicated to you at all, in no form or fashion. Don't think I'm talking down to you. None of that things. None of that, because I didn't know at one point. I didn't know the possibilities of what I could do you know, when I was a kid or whatever. But anyway, so don't take that too hard, right? Let's get into the stocks real quick to update you guys. So the stock market is rallying. That means it went through a correction or a crash. It bottomed out, and then the prices of everything start to rise a little bit. The market conditions are favorable for someone who's bullish. And what does bullish mean? That means that you're hoping that the price is gonna go all the way up, go up. You're always expecting the price to go up, right? We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. So actually I didn't. So Dow Jones, the DJI, is sitting at $40,113.50. That's up from the previous weeks. As you can see, the tariffs have slowed down, and they have pretty much come to an agreement, at least to a sustainable end right now. So the next one would be the NASDAQ, which is IXIC, and this one is sitting at $17,382.94. So as you can see, those two stocks obviously correlate. And then the next one would be the SPX, which is the S&P 500 index, y'all. So this one is coming in at $5,525.21. So that's $5,500, and so yeah, things are looking good right now. And then now we got the SPY. So SPY is sitting at $550.64, and everything is looking good. Everything is green. Everything is green. So if you can get in a position right now, go ahead. But I think the best learning environment for someone who's beginning this is a rallying environment, meaning it just came out of recession, but the absolute best is definitely when the stocks are down. You have to figure out how to be greedy when other people are fearful. You know what I mean? So that's how a lot of people are really getting their money in this, and it makes super simple sense to do that, and that is always a strategy. But you got to be able to track and know what's going on in the market to even begin to have the confidence to risk that money, that $2,000, that $3,000 to do that. So that's where I'm at in life. With my trading journey, I'm risking, not risking, but just getting in position. Now I got it now, y'all. So that not the third, but the fifth stock that I want you guys to make sure you're tracking, besides what I said earlier, which I thought was pretty good. Make sure that the fifth stock that you're tracking is one that you know and love, so you can kind of like gauge what you know and love versus what is actually going on, right? So the actual fifth stock, this is what it is. QQQ. I forgot. Invest code QQQ. I believe I gave you guys that on that. Now that I think about it, that's the one that's that's the fifth one. So the fifth one, which is QQQ, that one is $472.56. Everything is up from the last weeks, months. Everything is up. And see, I'm trying to teach my family members something about this stock thing. It ain't as difficult as you think. You just gotta have the money. You gotta have the capital. I know we say money, but I understand why people say capital now. So you can separate it emotionally, right? So when we say money, black people, we feel like that's something we work for. We put our blood, sweat, and tears in to get. Now I just gotta give it up. What the hell? But when we say capital, we are already understanding that this pot of money is probably going to be used or risked to make more money. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all doing that for yourselves. Make sure you got your Roth IRA set up. Make sure you got your savings account, high yield saving account. You can do that if you like. I'm slowly creeping into that territory, and I just want y'all to be along for the journey. And I just want to kind of just share what I'm learning. And I appreciate y'all for just even being interested to come back. So thank y'all. So there we have it. I updated the crew, the squad, on what the stock market is doing. I showed you the ones. I showed you the stocks and the tickers that we're tracking right now, so we can understand how the market is doing at any given time. That's what that was about. So yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Make sure you put your whatever thoughts you have, thoughts or concerns that you have, make sure you put it down there. And I'm going to do a separate episode to really get you in the game. You know what I mean? Really get you in the game. What I mean by that, we're going to go through the apps, figure out what apps that you have access to. We're going to also just set you up for success over here on the investing tip of the stock market. You know what I mean? I think that's the very first thing. Like, you got to go through the steps to this with the stock market. You got to figure out how to invest before you learn how to do day trading. Before you learn how to do before you learn how to do options trading, you gotta learn how to do day trading. You see what I'm saying? And before you do options trading, it's a lot. You gotta know the whole entire game before you get to options trading. A lot of people just diving in. I would say, hey man, if you want to throw yourself to the wolves, go ahead. But I feel like you gotta go through the stages of investing. You gotta go through these steps, and I gotta break down the levels of stocks, because the amount of money you put in ultimately determines what you can buy and what you can do. So if you got $2,000 or something, if you got $2,000 in your brokerage account, that lets you know you can buy 100 of a $20 stock, the 100 shares of a $20 stock. You see what I'm saying? But our goal for the investing thing that I'm trying to lay on you, our goal is 125 stocks of anything. So with that next episode, I'm gonna be breaking down a super simple strategy that you can use to get started. Right? It ain't gonna take you $2,000. It'll probably take you $1,200, $1,300, somewhere around there. But you gotta be willing to part ways with that money before you even commit it to the mission, right? So that's that. I'm sorry, I burped. So that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and run through the NBA playoffs for you, and yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. You know. So as off top, man, look, the Grizzlies got swept. So the Grizzlies, they're out of there. So you got the Thunder waiting to see what's gonna happen between the Nuggets and the Clippers. And all right, so we got the Nuggets and the Clippers. Their series is tied 2-2. Me and Austin, we had the Clippers. We still riding with the Clippers. Hey, they just got. I don't know, man. I maybe it's the experience. It's just something about that team. They just don't say quit. You know what I mean? They feel like there's some diehard ballers right there. Them some real ballers on that team. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next game, which is the Lakers and the Timberwolves. Their series is tied up 3-1. I just watched the ending to that game. Man, that was a good game. Braun was playing defense. The Timberwolves just raising all types of HELL. Man, it was a really good series, and like I was telling y'all from the beginning, that's one of those series I wouldn't even bet on. That's one of the series I would just watch just as a fan. Make sure I'm having fun as well. You feel me? So yeah, man, that's one of them series I really like. I like all the stars. I like both of the teams. So man, yeah, I'm just wishing those guys, some prosperity and success in the future. So anyway, the next game is the Rockets versus the Warriors, and the Warriors are up 2-1. Shout out to the Warriors for doing that thing. All right, so now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to the Eastern. So now we're gonna go to the Eastern Conference, and we have the Cavaliers versus the Heat. The Cavaliers are, pretty much leading that series 3-0. We're about to sweep them. Hopefully they don't. I don't know. Maybe they can get one. I don't really care. Look, I told you on the other episode, we was bringing out the brooms. You feel me? I wanted to bring out the brooms when they was at 2-0. You feel me? I was going to bring out the brooms then. I was trying to be kind. I was trying to be patient. You feel me? But I was going to bring out the brooms, dog. Look, quit playing with me. All right, then you got Austin. I mean, not Austin. I'm sorry, man. Shout out to Austin. Shout out to AD. That's what I probably meant. Look, hey. But anyway, we got the Pacers versus the Bucks. And the Pacers are leading at 2-1. Then we got the Knicks versus the Pistons. And the New York Knicks are leading at 3-1. So we get ready to see some things, you know what I mean? We also got the Celtics versus the Magic. I'm surprised the Magic even got one. Shout out to the Magic for getting one up on the Boston Celtics. As a matter of fact, their game is on right now. The fourth game is on right now. Watching it. So yeah, man, we're gonna see how that turns out, man. So that's your update. That's our update on the NBA playoffs. Updated you on the stock market. So yeah, I'm taking another break and I'm gonna get back to it. All right. And I did the due diligence of updating you guys on the stock market and the playoffs. Man, I just come with a heavy heart to relay this message. Probably gonna stop this in a second. Okay, man. As I was saying, man. Yeah. So, man, I got some bad news for y'all. So if you watched the second episode I released, which is episode 3, I did a studio session, man. Did a studio session with my homie, man. Like a few weeks ago. I just had my head down working, man, and I just got the sad news that I got the call. Yeah, man. Midnight. It just sucks, man. It just sucks, bro. So my homie, no motion, no money on Third World King, Kendrick Johnson. Let me say his fucking name so you can hear it. My homie Kendrick Johnson passed away. That's what I was saying earlier, man. Just check on those people that you admire, man. The people that you see strength in, that you look up to. The people that you feel like they can protect you. The people that you feel like can't nobody beat. But go check on them, man. Go check on your strong friends, bro. You feel me? Go check on your nice friends, bro. And when you hear something, you need to say something. Not only say something, fucking do something. I'm just taken back by the situation, man, because I really had seen a light in him, man. I seen his spirit, I seen his shine. Seen how intelligent he was, how kind he was with his words, how he treat people. Super open, very accepting. Nobody deserves that shit, man. Nobody deserves to go out by suicide, bro. I don't have all the details on the situation, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated as much as I can. I've been a little afraid to go around the corner and go over there to the hood where he at, because man, just realizing my motherfucking friend is gone and I never be able to speak to my friend again, man. It really hurts me. I honestly cried multiple times already. Just being able to not hear him say, "That's a bet, my brother. Yes, Sirski. Yeah, you already know what's going on. We street execs." Not being able to hear that shit and do the shake up. Shit fucking hurt. Shit hurt. He ain't just hurt himself, man. He hurt a lot of people, man. A lot of people. I ain't the only one that feel this much love for Ken. He just needed a place to shine. And I just wanted to give him that. I wanted to help him with that. So he could help his family, help his kids. Shit fucked up, man. Check on your homies in the hood, man. So with that being said, make sure you do that. Black people, make sure you're looking out for each other when you walk out the house. Make sure you got each other back. They need a little dollar, you got an extra dollar, fuck it, give it to them. You probably just save that person's motherfucking life, nigga. You know, shit. You don't give all your money now. I ain't say that. But what I'm saying is, man, we just gotta start listening to each other, being there for each other. We need to stop pressing each other so hard about why you ain't doing this, why you ain't did that, why you ain't did. Oh, man, and stop nagging each other. We all born behind the 8 ball. I know how it feels to be in the hood. I know how it feels to be in an apartment your whole life. I know how it feels to not realize how free you are. I know how it feels. I'm from 38128. Exit 8, nigga. They know what's going on over there. What I do? Stay my ass in the house. Build something for myself. Learn something. Sit over here in front of this computer and improve my skills. Go to college. Finish college. We're going to talk about the cycle of being a student because that's important. It's absolutely important. And that's why some of y'all don't respect education and knowledge. Because you never finished the cycle of being a student. An American student. Let me just say that. I'm an American student. So shit. Man, just make sure you're checking on them homeboys though. Yeah, check on your weed man, nigga. Please. Your homeboy with baby mamas and shit, and wives and all this shit going on, check on him. Check on him. And if you can, you got you a few extra dollars. Man, if I could just talk to Ken one more time, if he could just call me directly and let me know how he was feeling, what was going on. Nigga, here go the credit card. We in Atlanta. You and your girl, no car, hop on the motherfucking train. You take my credit card. You go buy 2 tickets to wherever you want to go in the United States, and y'all go have a nice weekend. You see what I'm saying? Fuck them little two. Fuck that $200, $400. Fuck that $1,000. Fuck it. Fuck that $1,500. Fuck it. If I can have my homeboy back, fuck that money. You understand? For real. So man, when I reach out to y'all, and he ain't on no fake shit. I fuck with what you got going on. I fuck with who you are, and I fuck with how you treat people. So when I open up my arms, my doors, and give you, like, man, my services are free. I honestly mean that shit. But you just got to be in position to capitalize with me, not for me. So man, check on your homeboys and your homegirls is knee deep in some bullshit. Alright? They ain't as tough as they think they are, man. They ain't as tough as you think they are. This motherfucker. That boy, I thought that boy was a warrior. You understand me? That boy's a soldier. Standing 6'1" in this bitch. Feel me? Dark skin, nigga. You feel me? You skate. Fuck is you talking about? That's who he was to me, nigga. When you find out who that is, man, y'all hit me up, man. I'm just saying, you know, man. Anybody, shout out to Ken, man. Shout out to Ken forever. No motion, no money. Shout out to the Johnson family. Shout out to Kyron. Shout out to Aiden. Shout out to Fat. Shout out to Pee Wee. Shout out to Jerome. Shout out to Mama. Mama used to she keep us in line. I used to tell that boy, we need her around. You feel me? We need that around. You feel me? Somebody to keep us in line. We need that. I'm in that cousin in the house now. She's like, boy, what's wrong with you? I'm so sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. Hey, you right. Look, I need to work on that. A lot of us do. We need to work on our verbiage, our jargon, choices of words. We need to work on this. Oral skill, oral communication. We need to work on it. Black people, work on that. Work on it. Work on listening. Listening critically and actively. Listen. You feel me? It's hard to listen to a motherfucker who ain't calling me. It's hard to listen to a motherfucker who ain't showing up for what's obviously. I ain't trying to say obviously because I don't, man. That's just assuming that he knew. Man, as much as I seen him, man, look. Y'all saw that session was free, man. That I would have did 1,000 times that he just showed up 1,000 times. But that's neither here or there. So what I wanted to go ahead and wrap up the show with, man, look, I'm gonna hit you with this suicide hotline, man. Let me get the number. You got you a homie. I prefer you not to tell him about the suicide hotline. But if you are feeling that way, go ahead and call these folks. But Always remember you can do this one thing before you do that. Go take a trip. Go take the trip that you always wanted to take. And when you come back and when you feel the same way, go do your thing. That's all I'm saying, man. Look, I would have did that for him one time. No matter what the fuck what was going on, because I believed in that boy. I believed in that man. I see the kindness, the potential. I just seen the glory in that boy. So I'm gonna give y'all this suicide hotline number in Georgia. Right here, real easy, Johnny. So suicide hotline in Georgia is 988. But I prefer you call your motherfucking friends. You feel me? And that's why I speak like this, because I'm getting it off. You feel me? I'm getting it off. I'm getting it off. I'm getting it off. Fuck I hope it don't make you feel that bad. I gotta get this shit off. Thank you. Ain't got no pastor to sit in a dark fucking booth with and tell this nigga this shit. Fuck that. As much as they let us down, as much as their word has been manipulated, tap in with yourself, man. Tap in with your friends. Keep an active ear. And if you know a nigga going there, you gotta pull them back. You gotta pull them back to reality. Whatever it is, guess what? You was born without it. If I could just tell him one thing, look. Whatever it is, whoever it is, you already spent a lot of time in your life without it. So if they threaten you, fire you, get rid of you, take from you, you feel me? Guess what? I already been there. I'm ready to go back there. Fuck is you talking about? That's how I feel. So I never take my life. I pray to God I never get there. I ain't gonna say never, I ain't gonna say always. Never say never and never say always, baby. It's James Bond shit. So y'all lock in with me. Shout out to my boys, Troy. Shout out to 88 Lee. Shout out to Austin Davis. Shout out to my boys. Shout out to my homies. Shout out to DJ 8 O'Clock. Shout out to my nigga Bernard Miller. Shout out Jonathan, Hayne. Who else we got? Shout out Eric Williams. Yeah, big dog status. Who else we got? Kelvin Nash, Gregory Nash. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to his brother. His brother's my brother. That's my uncle, nigga. All his brothers are my uncles, nigga. All his cousins are my uncles, nigga. That's my family. Shout out to my bloodline. You feel me? Shout out to my friends. Shout out to Trip. Shout out to the Visica family. Shout out to the Northerton family. Shout out to who else I got? Who else wants some? Shit, who wants some love? Cause we heavy on it. Heavy on the love. It's been the DLC, man. Stop doing too many drugs.